CEVO. Is it CEVO or CEVO? Regardless, this is CEVO season number 1. Thanks for joining me. I am Maut. It's got MYI between SG. Symphonic Gamers, I believe their name is. Waiting on Orbit to load in. And we'll be in just a moment. So thanks for joining us here tonight, guys. I appreciate it. Not expecting too many of you guys to show up tonight. It's just one of these sort of relaxed casts. Nothing's going on. Why not do it? I've got nothing else to do. Disconnect coming up from Orbit. Looks like he is having some trouble. So I promised that we were going to get into the game, and it looks like we're not going to have that happen this time around. All right, guys. We got it. Third time's the charm, maybe, unless Orbit can somehow get back. Oh, boom. Speak of the devil. He's in here. There we go. Orbit in the game, and we will get to the pick ban phase real quick. Interesting to see what the picks and bans will come out, because I think this metagame has sort of been stable for a long period of time. Now that, what's-his-face, Silencer's in the captain's mode, we might actually see that change a little bit. You see the Codal, you see the Nyx Assassin, Bat Rider, Undying occasionally, not really, Darkseer, Nakes, Lone Druid. Those are all, I think, first-tier ban, potentially bannable heroes. They did go for Undying, surprising, interesting, okay. And Nyx Assassin. So all four heroes I talked about first ban material, there they go. Not surprising. They're all very, very strong in this current metagame. Bat Rider is probably the strongest. Next is probably Codal. Wisp is another one that you could see very often get picked or banned very early on. And in fact, Symphonic may do so with their pick here and go for Wisp. My intent could certainly do that. I've seen them run that before. We'll see if they decide to go that route. But they do have some time here. Of course, 1 minute and 30 seconds left of reserve time. Of course, as the 13 seconds does roll down there. So Symphonic will pick the first pick here. And Wisp would be not surprising. I think they could go something else if they want to. But Wisp is probably the best hero available. They could go with Nakes. They can go with Shadow Demon if they want to go down that route. I mean, those are heroes that I think are pretty strong in this current metagame right now. We've seen some other crazy stuff, but I think for the most part that Wisp is probably the most picked, I think, in terms of first pick material. 120 left on reserve time for Symphonic Gaming, and they're going to take a minute. They're going to figure it out here. Not really sure what they want to go just yet, but they will get down that road in a moment, with my intent, of course, joining them with those two picks as well. Darkseer certainly could be a huge first pick for either team right now. Symphonic could go down that route, or they'll pick Tidehunter first. Interesting. Now, there's a reason. Tidehunter is a very good hero, don't get me wrong. He's a very good hero. His change was big, I think, to his Ravage, but Tidehunter being picked first is interesting because Symphonic, they could have picked him third and not have any problem with that. I think there were no danger to pick Tidehunter third. They weren't going to pick him up on my intent in the first two picks. I certainly don't think so. Not with Darkseer available, not with some of the other heroes available. I think Tidehunter is a very good team fighter hero, regardless of what hero you pick. I think that Disruptor works very well against him. I'm not sure if they'll go down that route. Anything that Silence is also really great. But the Tidehunter pick first really kind of, I think, backs you into a corner. I mean, I'm reading a lot into this already from Symphonic, but, you know, this is just what I've picked up over the time of just watching competitive Dota. Shadow Demon would be picked up from my intent as well as the Darkseer. So I was talking about that Darkseer. It's a dangerous hero if you can get the levels, if you can get the wall replica up on him. It takes probably about a level 12 to be fully where you want to be on that hero, just because you want every single ability. That vacuum so strong, the Iron Chill, need to max that out. Make sure you do as much damage as possible. Wall of Replica, get that to level 2. That's really where the damage comes from. In Surge, you want at least 2 early on, probably 3 later. So, you know, level 12 is that point where you want to hit with that Darkseer. And if you can't get there, then it might be trouble. However, against the Tidehunter, already they're in a good position. I think Darkseer works well against that hero, specifically in a one-on-one lane, if that does happen. But the problem being, they'll probably put him in a tri-lane or even mid. Tidehunter is really sort of a versatile hero, but I don't think he necessarily gets as much benefit as some other heroes do with levels. You think about Beastmaster in a side lane. You put him in a side lane, you get that roar early on. That roar is so good for ganking, which is the current metagame right now. You can push towers really quickly with the Lone Druid specifically, but why do you go for the Tidehunter then first? Yes, maybe you want to clear waves with, of course, Anchor Smash, but there's a billion different spells that do that already. So Lone Druid is going to get picked up. They will pick up the Beastmaster as well, so their lanes are a little interesting, as you can see. They have 2 solo lane heroes right now. One of them could go in the mid lane. Beastmaster, I think, is a very good mid lane hero. I think certainly he could work well there. Nakes is going to be the pickup for my intent. They're running sort of more, I think, regular lineup from my 10. That's not a big surprise that they picked these 3 heroes. Shadow Demon with Lifesteal is already very good. Whatever they pick with that in a tri-lane could work excessively well. Darkseer can be sent mid or to the side lane, but they will go into the next pick ban phase here. And yeah, I mean, everything's looking good so far. I don't know, it's Tidehunter first. And my intent wasn't really looking to go in and try and encounter any sort of team fighting, but of course Lifestealer already does that to begin with. They knew that the Lifestealer was in the pool, and they went Tidehunter Tidehunter anyways, because I'm not sure why. Yes, you could take out the supporting cast with your Ravage, but I think Lifestealer with his Rage is very difficult to deal with, just because nothing goes through it in terms of match community. The Roar, however, does, which is a great pick. I mean, the Roar is excellent for that particular reason. And in fact, we see more often than not people picking up Clockwork or the Beastmaster just so they can deal with the Lifestealer. So
Radiant team ban.
I'm being very animated, maybe that's why. I'll turn my gain down. Tell me how my mic is after, like, now. So the ban's going actually really quickly from Symphonic Gaming. The Magnus, very smart ban. Of course, the Templar Assassin and Queen of Pain, realizing that maybe MYI doesn't have their mid-hero yet. We will see a Silencer ban as well as the Rubik ban coming out from Mind 10. Pretty smart pickup there. Make sure you don't get that Wall of Replica stolen. Even the Surge or Iron Shield or anything from Shadow Demon could also be very difficult to deal with. Lifestealer going to get picked up as we talked about earlier. But one more ban here. Lone Druid, of course, could play that hard carry role, but he's more, I think, useful in terms of pushing towers early on, just making it tough for enemy teams to defend towers. You just throw that bear up onto a tower, and then you dive him. You dive him like there's no tomorrow. You're just like, hey, what's up? I see that you're trying to defend this tower here. Let me just Burrow Strike, Axe you, Roar you, do anything to kill you. And it's difficult to deal with, especially if you get somebody like a Chen, like a Nature's Prophet, Leshrac even. So they're going for that push lineup with that Diabolic Edict. Their lanes are a little bit more screwed up, I think, because of what they're going for here. They'll probably pick a very hard carry last and throw a tri-lane with Tidehunter, Leshrac, and another hero in. Something probably like a Sven that has that hard stun, I think would be really good. Lone Druid and side lane is fine. Beastmaster works as well. This could be very well an aggressive tri-lane from Symphonic Gaming. I'm not really sure. And a tri-lane could work. Alright, so I think my game's very loud, so.
5 seconds remaining.
You do have a 2-minute delay. I know you have a 2-minute delay.
Reserve time.
I apologize for. I mean, this is a new mic that I've got, and I'm just trying to figure it out. Essentially, a pop filter would work really well, but we didn't get one, so I'll have to figure that out. I'll probably buy one from my local music store. It shouldn't be that much money. I don't know if they're specific to brand or whatever, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Gyrocopter, very interesting pickup from MYI. That'll probably be their mid lane hero. I think that works extraordinarily well, but at the same time, that's 2 carries, but the team fighting presence of Gyrocopter is what makes him so good. So I think that's a very strong pickup, especially in the mid lane. I think that it works really well, so we'll see how that works. I turned my gain down quite a bit. Hopefully I'm not as loud, and I'm not popping, essentially. So that pop filter isn't necessary. Shadow Shaman is going to be last year from Symphonic. Very interesting pickup there. I really don't know what to make of this lineup right now from Symphonic. I don't know where they're going to lane who. Things could get pretty sketchy in just a moment. So we'll find out with my intense last pickup here. I'm going to take a swig of water. Oh, wait a second. Let's cross the room. I'll be right back.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Can you hear me now? Can you
Reserve
hear
time.
me now? I'm not sitting nearly as close to my mic as I once was, so I wanted to make sure that this is a good time for testing microphones, I think, in this specific scenario. I'm not necessarily casting to 6,000 some odd people, so it's always good. No offense to the 32 of you watching, but it's nice to get some feedback, some constructive criticism in terms of what is actually happening with my microphone or the cast in general. I'm trying to find that sweet spot.
Earthshaker.
Earthshaker. Wow, okay. Very interesting. That vacuum into, of course, the Echo Slam could be huge. We'll have to keep our eye on that. I've seen Loper play this before, actually. I apologize as I readjust my microphone. Alright, here we go. Gonna jump into the game in a moment. Just waiting on the last player to pick up their hero. There we go. Boom. Jumping into the game on the side of Symphonic Gaming. We've got... Okay, that's an immediate smoke. Pain on the Beastmaster, Echo X on the Tidehunter. I heard Pizza will be on the Shadow Shaman, Flying Zebra on the Lone Druid, and of course leading the way is Azum, or Assume, on the Leshrac. Meanwhile, on MYI side, we see Chicken MC on the Lifestealer, Jamie D on the Shadow Demon. We're going to see Orbit on the Gyrocopter, Lopert on the Earthshaker, and Incarnate on the Darkseer. And they're going to go for level 1 Roche right now. They have pretty much everything to do so. This is a huge level 1 Roche opportunity for them. They could kill this rather quickly. We'll have to see if they go, if MYI decides to maybe catch this out here. So we'll see. I mean, this is going to be difficult to take on early on, I think. So this is going to be really tough. Courier. What? How does the courier get stuck there? Did they apply the courier and throw it up on the high ground? What happened? What? What happened? That's hilarious. That sucks because they have to clear the trees with the axes, but well, they'll get level 2 after they kill this Roshan, assuming they kill Roshan here. You can see Lopert with the rest of MYI. They're not really doing a whole lot about this. I'm not surprised that they aren't. They really don't know what's going on here, and in fact, this Roche is going to go down without them even questioning it. They didn't even look for him. They might have known this was actually kind of weird that they're now on the map right now, but there he goes. And I'm not sure who's going to pick it up. It looks like Pain will. And waiting. They're picking out the Aegis, like somebody pick it up.
Immortality.
LOL says Chicken MC. So that's already going to provide them that level 2 advantage early on, which is huge, I think. So. Alright, okay. Okay. How about now? I'm not... Alright. I'm trying my best with this microphone. Why can't I just have my old microphone back? It works so well. No, I'm just kidding. This microphone's pretty great. Incarnate's going to be up here in the top lane solo. You usually see him, especially against a tri-lane. You try to go, you get level 4 in the jungle on that Darkstone. Make sure you have the ability to surge 2 levels away and Ion Shield 2 levels as well. Chicken MC has a solo lane for all intents and purposes against a solo lane hero, which is going to be Flying Zebra. He was trying to take the, he's got 2 stout shields on that bear. He's trying to pull with the camp, or the creep wave, excuse me. He'll be able to succeed as well. The bear should be able to get here just fine. Usually what you can try to do is you can actually pull this creep wave, this creep camp right here, take out the 2 trees, and just throw the creep wave into the oncoming bear lane, and it actually stops the pull from happening, which is huge, I think. Meanwhile, top lane, Incarnate doing actually a bit of trouble to Azum, who has Split Earth, so he's got to be careful. I heard Pizza as well has Shackles. They're going to go for the Split Earth right now. Incarnate might go down to first blood here. There's going to be enough damage. Yes, one right click should do the job, and Azum will get that first blood there.
First blood.
So, nice job there. Orbit up against Pain with a DD rune. The good thing is Chicken MC has got 9 last hits right now, but at the same time, this level 1 Roche was a really, really smart play for them. They're at level 3. Most of them are, all of them, in fact, are at level 3. There's still 2 level 1 heroes here on this side of my intent, so they're going to be playing from behind essentially this entire game. You also have a guy in the mid lane who can just play as aggressively as possible. He can waste this Aegis and feel good about it. In fact, he can just go up and right-click these towers and not feel bad about it, and that's probably what he should do, but he was getting something from the courier, probably his bottles, maybe his boots, not really sure which one. Chicken MC is going to continue to farm down to the bottom lane, 11 last hits right now. And he's going to be going up against Flying Zebra, who has no bear. I'm not sure where it went. I think he's trying to pull again. Where is his bear? His bear is spontaneously missing. I wish I could click on it and find it, but it's gone. He's not even last sitting with it. I don't think he feels the need to, which is rather weird. We see roaming mid right now. My intent is here. There is this dire ward. They have vision of this. They're pinging it out, so they know it's happening. This pull-out is happening up top lane. I'm not sure who they're giving the farm to. Level 4 on the Tidehunter, level 3 for the Leshrac, as well as 3 for the Shadow Shaman. Looks like they're giving the farm to the Tidehunter. Try to get that blink on him early. He's actually going for Ring of Basilius so they can push towers quicker. Not a surprise there. He's keeping it on the entire time, which is surprising because you try to generally just make sure that you wait for the timing, essentially. Wait for the timing push. When you get all of your abilities up, when you feel comfortable, pushing, that's when you turn the Basilius on. You don't just keep it on the entire time. So I'm curious as to see why they did that. Regardless, level 4 for the Leshrac now, coming in as Incarnate. He's not really getting anything now. They're chain pulling this like crazy. Pizza tried to do so, it just didn't happen. There's going to be an Ion Shell, of course, flying out from Incarnate. That'll really disrupt the pull if necessary. Pain in the mid lane, he's almost 5 at this point, of course, against the Gyrocopter. He's actually doing a pretty good job. He's sitting at level 14, so he's caught up to the level 4 of course, Pain right now, who has the Aegis as well as that early Roche advantage. There's actually a pull coming up from Lopert. I've actually never seen this happen before. I'm not really sure how he did this. Pain, though, going to go right on top of these Ancient Stacks, maybe try to make sure that he can't let this just go. And he still has the Aegis for the time being, so they can't really do anything about this. Orbit's actually kind of low in health. He's going to go for a Ring of Aquila, I imagine. He's sitting on a ring, a Wraith Band, so not a whole lot he could do there. Not yet, anyway. Lifestealer's sitting, of course, just 1,300 gold. Looks like he's going to try to go for a quick Midas. It'll be at 4 minutes when he gets the recipe. So Chicken MC doing pretty good for his Midas timing here. He's going to have to wait a little bit longer to get it, obviously. They're going to go for an engagement here. They need a disruption to hit. Jamie D is going to continue to chase. You could just go on the bear if they wanted to. Is there a soul catcher available is the question. Absolutely is the answer. Tidehunter in the top lane. Going to get a kill on the Darkseer, who's playing very aggressively for only being like level 3, I imagine. Level 2 even. So he's got to be careful. He's only got 1 point in Surge. He cannot survive everything. Lopert actually coming in the mid lane. They wasted the Aegis, as you can hear. Lopert trying to get out right now. Needs that regen rune. He's actually going to get it. He can turn around and Fisher again, and maybe should have done so. Pain. He's going to get chased. That is expressing his frustration with Lopert on that decision there. Meanwhile, Barry's going to chase off Jamie D. Barry still has 2 stout shields, which I'm not a fan of, but that's fine. Shadow Shaman sitting at level 4 himself. Level 6, of course, for
Radiant's top
the side of
tower
Pain. I
is
want to see
under
the
attack.
graphs here. 2,000, almost 3,000 experience for them right now, just because of that early Roshan. 2,000 for gold, so they're in a very good position in terms of what they can get, what they have already. And Darkseer is only level 3. He's desperately trying to go Soul Ring. He's got a ton of regen, and that's not going to save your life if you get chain stunned all the way to the bank. Leshrac getting a kill mid on Gyrocopter. I think they might have used the Roar there to really initiate that kill. Very smart play from Symphonic Gamers. Definitely a good play there. Top lane now is back to 2. They don't need 3 here. They're really going up against that solo hero. Very good job of making sure you're roaming around, and I think Assume is doing a very good job in that regard. There's the Orb of Venom up on the Spirit Bear. Chicken MC is going to back off. He does have the Gloves of Haste. He'll have a Midas pretty soon. Once he gets that Midas, that makes up for the move speed, or not the move speed, the attack speed, if you decide to go for something like Phase Boots, which is generally the common trend nowadays for Lifestealers. I talk about this a lot, but unless you've been living under a hole for the past few months, the FNC build for Lifestealers, what you do, I mean, it is Phase Boots and Drum for the most part, but Drum's actually not picked up a whole lot anymore, which is rather surprising.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Yeah,
attack.
I mean, not really, just because other heroes pick it up for you. On this team, maybe Darkseer, I don't think so. Maybe Earthshaker, I also don't think so. Maybe Gyrocopter, I also don't think so. So they can certainly do Drums up on that Lifestealer. Certainly would be a bad thing. Meanwhile, top lane, Incarnate is going to try to get out. He's going to get hexed up. Anchor Smash will miss. There's going to be the, of course, the Gush coming in. Incarnate's taking a lot of damage there. But he'll be okay. Oh, the Ether Shock almost getting the kill on Lopert with TP just to harass them off there with that TP. So. And Gyrocopter now sitting at level 6, as you can see. Missing a few last hits, but he's doing rather well for himself. He's got Call Down available. They're not going to try to fight, obviously. They're sitting pretty far behind in terms of experience right now. They need these 3 heroes to get their experience up to pretty much around level 5 to be effective. Meanwhile, Beastmaster getting a kill on the Earthshaker, which is roamed too far. And, man, Pain is doing pretty well for himself. He's been involved in a few kills. He's gotten a kill and assist, actually, just because of that Primal Roar, which is so nice to have. The Roar is excellent. Splitter flying out. They want to take this tower. Now, this is the timing I was talking about. They have the Edict up available. They have wards in 1 level, but he doesn't have mana for it. So, looks like actually they may just back off here. I don't know if they can really push this without the wards. They have the Edict. The Arcane Boots are going to fly. They need 6 in this roster, though, and that's not going to happen, at least until this tower is gone. But looks like they will go for it. Edict's going to fly. There's the fortification. Nicely timed. Bottom lane, Flying Zebra's actually taking quite a bit of damage. Nice best kill from Chicken MC. Very nice job there. And he has his Midas as well. Top lane, the pure push is continuing on. Azuma has got his Edict up in 7 seconds right now. Tower's going to go down. They forward it available. Not going to really do much there. The tower does go down. Of course, fortification going to fly here in this bottom lane. And for SG Symphonic Gamers going to be able to fend off any sort of aggression right now. But Chicken MC is in fact going, so
Dire's bottom
minor
tower is under
graphic
attack.
glitch there. Yeah. I heard Pete's heading back to the mid lane with the rest of his team following him in suit. Pain on the Beastmaster, of course, has that Roar available in about 5 seconds. Once he's got that going for him, well, he's in a good position, so. Midas going again for Chicken MC. He'll build up into phase pretty soon. He's going to probably buy a Magic Wand first, or buy his phase first. Never mind. Mid lane, here comes more aggression coming in from SG. They're just going to take towers, essentially, until they suffocated MYI. This is a smart maneuver. They need to push early on. I think they're doing a very good job of it. Tidehunter's level 7 right now. If we look at the Rasta, he's almost level 6 himself. Once he gets level 6, that's a good position. Azum is level 6. He doesn't need to be because he's on that Leshrac, and you don't necessarily need the levels. Level 3 Edict's always nice to have, but you don't need it. Lone Druid has actually not been a part of these pushes whatsoever. He's just been sitting trying to farm right now, and oh, there could be a huge gank coming in right now from MYI. They have the Radiant Ward there up on this high ground here, but They're going to go for a tier 1 tower, and of course MYI is going to have to back off here. They can't do anything. Level 3 on the Earthshaker. He's just getting suffocated, has no experience, of course. We do see the Darkseer has caught up to level 5, and he's actually trying to do a bit of damage to this tower here. He hasn't taken the creep waves just yet. In the mid lane, Gyrocopter is doing okay for himself. He's sitting at level 8, sitting at a Wraithband phase boots as well. Very surprising. Usually you go for treads, but instead he's going to go for those phase boots, making him a little bit quicker, but he's got the Wraithbands, so perhaps maybe that's the reason why he goes for the phase boots. I think that's a smart maneuver. Bottom lane's going to get taken here. Leshrac will take it again, and he's going to go for mech, and not a big surprise, so. And Zoom is going to continue to rotate in, and they're going to continue this push. They're looking for a tier 2 TP coming in from Incarnate right now. He's once again only level 5, so there's not a whole lot they could do to try to stopping this push here. I mean, they've got everything going. The bear is down here now. They've got the bear pushing the tower. Fortification certainly not available. The edict damage is too much, and MYI is just getting choked out. There's going to be a Fissure. Call down's going to fly. They're going to try to fight this now. There is going to be a Ravage available. There's the Lifesteal opening up with the Rage as well as the Open Wounds. Assumed it's pretty tanky right now. They can't really do a whole lot about this. There's the Ensnare going. Nice defensive disruption. Infest the Ravage. Doing a bit of damage. It's Chicken MC. He'll take 1 down, but 2 down on the side of MYI on the backside. Chicken MC now going to go on Flying Zebra, but the Ensnare, but he's going to Rage it off anyways. Wants that proc, but he's not going to get it. He's going to go down before he can get it. It looks like the axes are going to fly, and he will go down. That's 3 for 1 essentially from the side of SG, and 4 there with that Shadow Shaman getting the Ether Shock, and man, that is not a good fight for the side of MYI. That was bad. Necronomicon now for the Beastmaster at 10 minutes into the game. That should be a huge experience as well as gold lead, if I could ever find it. There's the button. 3,000 experience lead for SG right now. They've got 7,500 in terms of gold already. They're just choking out. I don't want to keep using this word, but it seems like what they're doing, they're just making it so you can't get any experience, any gold on the map, pretty much, and just making sure they have no map presence. They've got the dire advantage with, of course, Roshan, and it doesn't matter to them. I don't know, the Tidehunter pickup, I was questioning early on. It's not really a big deal now either, but like their pushing lineup is pretty great. I think it was actually sort of a mind game misdirect with the draft. It's sort of like, yeah, we're going to go for a team fight lineup. They picked Tidehunter first. You know, we're stupid. We're idiots. We don't know what we're doing. And then all of a sudden they go for this incredible pushing lineup with like 4 pushing heroes. That worked really well. The problem is, if this goes late, MYI will win. Easily. Absolutely. I mean, Lone Druid could carry hard, but he's the only one that does any sort of damage. But, that being said, SG has a Beastmaster. And if he gets an Aghanims, and the Necronomicon as well is very helpful, they certainly can win this game pretty early too. So they're going to go for another Roche here. This will be an 11-21 Roche or thereabouts. Meanwhile, rotating through, they know the timing here. MYI is just going to try to contest this. If they can get a fight under the Roche pit without any of these ultimates up, which there's a few not up, Tidehunters is down for 44 seconds. They might be able to do so. The Serpent Horns are going to fly out. They're going to try to take this. Orbit's going to fly in. Oh, the Wall of Replica is actually going to fly in there, but not doing any damage really. Meanwhile, the Radiant is going to get a kill on the tower. Chicken MC is going to rage out of that. Open Wounds on a pizza right now. There's going to be an entangle, though. Chicken MC is just stuck in place. There's the Fissure. They actually can't get up here. Here's going to be the call down coming in. Echo X is taking quite a bit of damage. There's the Infest waiting for the Fissure wall to go. Echo X is still going to be alive somehow. He's going to make it back to base. Pain's going to go down there. Meanwhile, Gyrocopter Orbit trying to do damage. Assume. Going to throw up his Edict right now. Jamie D getting body blocked by his own teammate. Orbit trying to go. Nice. Rocket Rush coming in. His Zoom will go down. The Entangle Prod Orbit might be next. There's going to be a Gush coming in from Echo X, who has that Blink Dagger. Try and get out Jamie D, but another proc coming in from Flying Zebra. Are you serious? That's not even fair. They had that fight won. Mine 10 had that fight won. This Fissure block was awful. Straight up terrible. They couldn't get on either side, here or here. It was just so bad that they couldn't get up there. It was just not good. You could see the line coming out from Brown saying that was just, they fucked that up horribly. And they did. They really did. Incarnate, though, going to get a kill on Echo X. It looks like just in once he could have tried to deny himself, but he didn't, so.
Radiant's top tower is under
And
attack.
they will take the Lone Druid with the wow, he actually died to Roche. He was very close to killing Roche, but he died. Unfortunately, it's going to get taken anyways from SG. Pain's going to get bashed up a million times, but it doesn't matter. Roche is going to go down. Beastmaster will pick up the Aegis, and it's better than I guess it could have gone for MY, but still, that Fissure placement was absolutely critical. It was just, right there. They couldn't get up, and it was frustrating. It's one of those things where, like, you know you can win a fight if you engage on the high ground. You just get everybody up there and just do your damage with a Lifestealer, but they couldn't do it because of the bad Fissure placement, which is why this hero doesn't work. I'm getting very heated about this, but it's true. It just doesn't work for that specific reason. Looks like it'll be Armlet coming out from the Lifestealer here. He's going to get his Helm of the Iron Will up. He'll follow that up with Gloves of Haste as well as just Claws of Attack. Pretty nice to have, so we'll see what he what time he can really get that. He's got his Midas going. I mean, that was like an 8 minutes, not even an 8-minute Midas. So Chicken MC is a very good Midas timing, but at the same time, this is going to be tough. I mean, they're going to try to extend this as long as possible, but they're already missing 1 tier 2, 2 tier 1s as well. So, I mean, this is tough. Pain's going to come in. They have an Aegis on the Beastmaster, which isn't great, but it's still good in terms of fighting. Azum is rather tanky. He's got the mech going for them now, and I think they'll be able to take this tier 2 without really any contestation here. And Moirai's going to rotate up, but no, there's no way they can contest this. And they're going to 4 it, and I think they should have saved that 4, because now they can go into the tier 3 without any problem here. That was maybe not the best idea, I think, from the side of MY. So they're going to throw up a Shadow Poison as well. Continue to throw it up. Pain's actually looking to go here. He doesn't have a long-range war just yet, but he'll get his phase boost. Oh, Blink from the Tidal is going to gush him. Meanwhile, nice surge coming out from the side of Incarnate. They're going to save his life there. Now they're going to go for the tier 2 mid. They'll have to push the creep wave in, but, you know, they really have nothing stopping them at this point. And that's not surprising. That is not surprising, so... Lopert is desperately trying to get something going here. He needs a Blink on the Earthshaker, but, man, it's going to take a while. And maybe not even able to get it at all. He's just playing the hard support role, and it's just tough with an Earthshaker. I just don't like the hero choice for them with that Earthshaker. I mean, if there's anything that I learned from this game, it's that don't use a Fissure at a choke point, which is this place right here. And they're going to go for a tier 2 like I was talking about. They have the boar up on them. They're going to try to clear the creep wave with composite axes. Oh, huge Blink Ravage coming in from the side of Echo X. He's going to get immediate damage going into Lopert. He'll get defensively disrupted. There's going to be a Roar. There's going to be a Wall Replica as well. Nice mech going. The Split Earth going to kill Chicken MC immediately. They're going to turn this around. There's 2 dead. 3's going to fly. Lifestealer going to buy back Orbit. Trying to use his Rocket Barrage desperately to try to get out, but that's nothing. I mean, they're just walking right through that wall there. There's going to be the Open Wounds coming into Zoom as well as the Rage. But the Entangle, again, it's not even fair. Gush going into Incarnate. He's barely alive. He's going to be a lifesteal. Vest going in, of course. Bear will go down, but they will take 2 kills, though. They're able to defend, but they have to use buybacks as well. They're going to get I Heart Pizza as well here. It looks like 1 more right-click damage. Oh, the Bear. You blocked him. Why did you block him, Bear? Maelstrom is up on the Bear, as you can see there. Oh, the Entangle or is going to go down next. Chicken MC, very low. Pain actually did go down but twice there. He had his Aegis used both times. The Entangle. Chicken MC, oh, there's the Echo Slam. Flying Zipper trying to get out now. He's going to take too much damage. He's got 4 sick charges, but... Shadow, oh, he's locked in here. He can't go anywhere. Wait, no, what? No, he shouldn't be able to get out of this. There's no way. There's no way. Use your magical... Alright, he didn't use the magical one. But a double kill for Chicken MC. They defend the tier 2, and that's it. So, a buyback from Chicken MC, very smartly played. That's going to provide him enough to get Gloves of Haze as well as his Blade of Attack. And then he'll have enough for Armlet, in which case he can just go in and go to town on these heroes who are rather tanky, but at the same time still can go to town there. He's level 14, damn. Chicken MC is leveled. He is the highest level character in the game right now, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Experience is actually heading back to 0 because of that fact. It's still at 2,000 right now, but it's making its way. Their gold's at 7,500. It's tipping back up a little bit in favor of MY. They're looking to turn this around. If they can do so, man, that would be pretty incredible, I'd have to say, but I want to reserve judgment because, of course, they're in a very bad spot right now. They did, of course, take down an Aegis up Beastmaster. They had a very good fight there. They're doing a very good job of turtling, but it's still far from over. But at the same time, it's still very, very, very hectic for them. Orbit going down really quickly in that fight. He's trying to get that BKB. Once you get it, you're in a good position. Doesn't go for his Ring of Aquila just yet. Now they're going to go and push ahead and try to go and push their heads up against this tier 2 again. And I've seen this type of play before. It came between EG and Dignitas in Killing Spree North America, where EG's just had this push timing that they went for every single time at, like, 18 minutes they got Raxes and stuff like that. But Dignitas was able to turn it around and take the game in about 30 to 40 minutes just because they had the lifesteal and they were able to out-carry the opponent, which is important. Meanwhile, this is an ancient stat gone, unfortunately, for the side of my intent, so that's more farm gone for them. Oh, smoke gank. They want to be sneaky here. They're going to follow the lead man at Zoom. Maybe he's not the lead man. They're thinking about heading top. Echo X is going to get spotted out here. They're all on the low ground right now. Chicken MC in orbit. They're staying very low, of course, in the jungle here, but roaming through is Pain. Looking for a roar. Might find it. He's looking. Might find Jamie D. In fact, will do so. And Echo X looking for that Ravage. Will hit it. The cooldown's going to fly as well, and the Echo Slam. There's going to be a Wall Replica. Nice. Vacuum, no, only hitting on one. Echo X is actually taking quite a bit of damage. Nobody dead just yet. Lifestealer trying to go to town. He'll back off, though. Orbit with that Rocket Barrage. Open Wound's going to go up onto I Heart Pizza. Chicken MC is going to get hexed up, as well as Shako. He's in some trouble right now. He's going to go down there. He does not have a buyback either. He does not have enough gold, and they'll take that one kill. And that one kill is enough, essentially, so... Well, we'll take 2 actually because the
Dire's
Necrobook
top tower is under
Archer
attack.
somehow. That's a Necrobook 3, by the way, so keep that in mind. This is a tier 2 sitting. Nice and juicy available for them. They'll be able to get the tier 2, but I don't think they'll be able to get to the tier 3 here. Not within 30 seconds. I'd be very surprised. They're waiting for the creep wave here or something on the... Well, this actually has to push out in a moment, so that's probably what they're waiting for. Tidehunter now going for Hood of Defiance. He'll have his headdress as well as his Pipe of Insight up pretty soon, but it'll still take some time. But they're going to clear the creep wave, and actually they might not even be able to take this, assuming that back in 12 seconds we're going to see that Lifestealer. So this might be tough, but we'll see if they can push into this. They're thinking about going for it now. The Bear's going to use his Rabid. Of course, there is a fortification available. There's going to be the ult coming out from the side of Orbit. He'll just push him away there. It's pretty low cooldown, not really big deal there. Meanwhile, Lifestealer's going to TP in. He's going to look. He's going to phase up. Look, Iron Shell is going to get surged as well. Uses Midas in the meantime. Try to chase. He might find I Heart Pizza. Oh, he just doesn't go for it. He should have, but maybe he thought better of it, so he doesn't go for it, and Chicken MC backs off immediately. Shadow Shaman's going to Ether Shock. Looking at the charts right now in terms of items, Mech's almost done for the Darkseer, who's had a tough time right now. He's at level 9. Gyrocopter sitting at level 12. He'll have BKB soon. Midas is up on the Lifestealer. We talked about that with Phase and Armlet. Another big item should be coming relatively soon. Pain with Necro 3. Lone Druid getting his own cloak just to have it. Hood of Defiance will have a Pipe of Insight for the Tidehunter soon. Mech's up on the Leshrac. In terms of what else they have, item-wise, everything really depends on the Bear, I think. Who has a Maelstrom, maybe even a Mjolnir soon. He's getting Gloves of Haste right now, so I'm not sure what he's going for next because the Maelstrom, of course, does require the Gloves of Haste, so I'm not really sure why he would go that instead of going for like a Hyperstone or something. But I'm sure they have something that they can do here, so. Trying to farm up his Lifestealer, who's sitting at level 14. He's actually almost tied with the Beastmaster, who's had for quite some time at level 14, but they weren't able to really get him ahead of anything. I mean, level 13 on the Beastmaster right now. See 98 last hits, but 86 for the Beastmaster. They're going to push this out, and I don't know if they can fight here. I mean, they're down pretty far in terms of experience, 4,000. Oh, there could be a big fight. There's the work coming on to Chicken MC. He's going to get defensively disrupted. Nice job there. That might have been good bait from... Oh, this is a big call down in a wall. Is there a vacuum? There's no vacuum available, but they're taking so much damage. I Heart Pizza is going to go down. Chicken MC, there's the vacuum back. Assume going to go down next. Echox might be third. He's in some trouble. They've only lost one. The Darkseer, a big turnaround fight for MYI. Oh, that was a big fight for them. Huge, huge, huge bait out. You saw what happened. Chicken MC goes in, he gets hexed up, but defensively disrupted. Very nice from Jamie D. Very excellent job there. That was an excellent bait. Turning it around, make sure they were all in that one position. Gyrocopter throws up his call down, and that's it. That fight suddenly turns badly for the side of SG, and man, they couldn't have really picked a better time for that fight to go on. Now they can maybe push into a tier 2, but it'll be tough, especially with the Lone Druid still available, as well as Pain, who has that roar up in 30 seconds. He's going for Aghanims. It's going to take some time to make it, but he'll get it eventually. Chicken MC's continuing to farm now. He's going to buy up Mithril Hammer, Gloves of Haste. Maelstrom is going to be next for him. That's a big fight for them, man. That's a very big fight. Oh, that armor toggle. So all back to base. Playing as 5, as you can see, is SG, and they're running out of time here against this pretty much all-in push lineup. Or on this all-in push lineup. They have the Necro 3, they've got everything going for them, but the Lifestealer and the Gyro could carry pretty hard here in a moment. BKB's done for Gyro, he's got buyback money as well. He'll buy up a full Helm of the Dominator while I say that, though. So I guess they're looking for their last gasp here. Roche up right just about now. As you can see, the counter is going down to the ground, which does mean he'll spawn in a second. There he goes. So Roche is going to be the next point of a fight for both teams, I think. And MYI, certainly, they're looking for it. As you can see, they're going to smoke up here, level 13 on Orbit, and he's going to maybe lead the way. And he certainly could do so. The Lifestealer is sitting at level 15 as well. Jamie D needs to be in a good position at all times here for this fight. They're going to roam, wrap around in here. Pain's up first, up on this Roche right now. Chicken MC, he can just get right in there, hopefully. There might be a blink. Oh, nice vacuum, but not into the high ground. There's the call down to open wounds as well. Pain might go down, but the Fissure, that's not a Fissure you want. Again, the Fissure is poorly placed, and Echox is going to get split, but They could have already killed a few heroes here. I Heart Pizza taking quite a bit of damage, as you can see. Jamie D trying to get out there. The entangle again from that bear. They're going to have to push out of this. The Necro Warrior. Nice infest on it, Jamie D. Oh, but the Purge, but it doesn't matter. The Ravage is going to go. Chicken MC is going to pop out. Try to get one kill. They do get one kill. Pain as well as I Heart Pizza are very low. The Flat Cannon, is it going to be enough? Yes, they'll get the kill on, of course, side of the Beastmaster. Big Echo Slam before he goes down. Pizza's still alive. 3 for 2. It's going to be 3 for 3 in just a moment. If Orbit turns around, no, it doesn't matter. Chicken MC is going to go. Flying Zebra now trying to turn this. There's going to be a Rabbit. Open wounds going. Orbit. Oh no, Chicken MC goes down, he mistimed it, and a double kill for the Flying Zebra. Zoom helping out there as well in that Fisher placement again. Again, the Fisher placement. It was like this. It just, or I don't know, it was like this. It did not work. It's not good fishing. If there was anything wrong with that fight, it was once again the Fisher placement. Just go in there, take care of Pain, make sure he can't do anything. Kill him first, then go on the rest of the team. You had them split up. Take care of the Shadow Shaman as well, because they're both very squishy. They ended up surviving way too long in that fight when they certainly shouldn't have. And I've got to feel like MRI is getting upset about this, because Lopert has missed 2 Fishers in which I thought they should have been, that they needed to be perfect, and they just weren't. So, then again, I'm being a little too aggressive here, I think. I'm not giving Lopert a fair shake, but it's just frustrating to have that happen, I think. It's very frustrating. And Roshan's not dead, though. They certainly didn't go for him. This is a cheese rush, by the way, so I want to keep you guys in mind. They're actually going to counter-ward this ward here. Show that they are stacking the Ancients, which is nice to have. Chicken MC just went down too quickly, too. I think he had no help, really. He'll buy up a Maelstrom completed. And he's level 16, which is nice, but they need a little bit more. They need just a little bit more, and really they'll be able to fight here. And Helm of the Dominator is going to allow them. I don't know why they were stacking with the side of Jamie D. They just throw that creep, the Sitter Hellcaller in, but they're bringing it actually along with that Unholy Aura. Of course, just giving you that health regen, which isn't really that great. Meanwhile, they're counter-warding everything here. Sitter Hellcaller is going to throw Tormentor, whatever. I'm going to keep calling it a Sitter Hellcaller. And this Roche is going to be quick. I don't know if they're going to be able to stop this one. And I think they know it. They're going to look for it here. It's going to be a tough one. There's going to be a wall. Where's the vacuum? Not necessarily the best one in the world. There's going to be a call down coming in. Roche is going to go down. Lone Druid will pick it up. Incarnate's going to get roared. Meanwhile, Rock Barrage is going to fly in. Flying Zebra has the Roche. Aegis available. Chicken MC now he's going to town essentially. And Vest's going to fly out. He's going to go down real quick to Pain as well as that bear just doing too much damage. Eco X has a Ravage. There it goes on to 2. Lopert now in some trouble. He's going to go down. Orbit as well is next. And that was not the fight for MYI that they really did not want that. That is not the fight they wanted at all. They realized they were roasting. They should have just let him have it. Defend at the base. Defend on your own turf. The wall was not in the best position. I mean, they didn't get anything in that fight. That fight was just nothing, really. So SG now continuing on their push. They're going to take a 2-2. Not even a problem with this one. Even if there is a fortification, there's no way to defend this. No way. Look how quick it gets obliterated. Just too fast. Bear now sitting, of course, not a whole lot. Somebody had a flash, though. I'm wondering who that was. That's going to be Flying Zebra on his person. There's the fortification. A little too late. 16 and 20 seconds for your carry. This is a tier 3 at least. Maybe even Rax if you've got enough pushing power. They've got Edicts. Nice vacuum. No wall, though, so there's the pipe. There's the fish. It doesn't matter. Rax is going to go down. That's one Rax going down. Meanwhile, trying to get back in here. Incarnate's going to get Split Earth. Nice Split Earth. Incarnate going to get hexed up as well. He is dead. And they're going to take one and back off, surprisingly. They should have maybe gone for more, but they're not going to.
You must have mistaken me for Kunkka.
It's just unfortunate. Don't get me wrong, SG's doing everything right, and I think they're a great team from what I've seen here. And I question their picks early on, but I think they're a fantastic team. But it's just frustrating to see the game essentially lost from MYI because of a one pick, essentially their Earthshaker pick, and the fact that Earthshaker is not hitting the Fishers that he needs. Echo Slam is reliant on how many people are around, and it's certainly a good pickup, especially against this pushing lineup, but it's only level 1. It's not even level 2 yet, which kind of makes it obsolete. And the fact he doesn't have a blink, he's got a Fisher, and he misses every Fisher almost, it seems like. And I don't want to keep harping on Loper. He's not a bad player. I've seen him play better before, but this is not his game. And it's frustrating to see that, I think, because I know they're frustrated, and it's certainly just something SG is playing this really passive, sort of methodical game of Dota where you push into a base at certain times, wait for the Roche, go to push, win fights at Roche pits and stuff like that. And it's just frustrating to see that MYI, they can't deal with it despite the fact that they have so many team fighting heroes available to them. The cooldown is not available to do enough damage yet as well. If it's level 3, maybe they can contest this sort of kind of fight, but it's just not happening. Chicken MC is not tanky enough yet. He will be soon, but he's not tanky enough yet, and it's just... SG is sitting around Roche, but it's not available for another 8 minutes, so I don't know what they're waiting for exactly. They're going to smoke up is what they're waiting for. That's the Navi courier. No, I don't know what courier that's Roche. That's Roche. That's the Roshan courier. And you can really see the net worth is starting to go now. The gold and experience is 12k. That's a lot. Gold's at 15. Excuse me, K. Meanwhile, there's a Hex up here on the high ground. Wounds is going to go. There's the immediate roar, as well as the entangled. Chicken MCs. Oh, huge wall and vacuum. That's nice, but it's not going to do enough just yet. In fact, Incarnate will go down. I mean, they're going to take kills here. They're not even really afraid of this wall. And I wouldn't be, because the right-click damage isn't coming from any of them. It's coming from the bear, and you cannot get that bear to go through the wall. So, Lopert's going to throw his Fisher out. He's going to try to TP out, but he should be dead, and yeah, he is. And that's 3 down right now. They're going to go for mid-racks. Of course, range racks is the only one available right now. And it's just too much. It is just too much right now for the side of my intent to cover. It's 34-18. Another racks will fall here, and maybe even the top tier 3 could go down as the lane is starting to push in here, as you can see. And you gotta hand it to SG. This is a really great timing push. Just sort of a mind game with that Tidehunter pickup early on, but it worked well for him, so pretty smart, I'd have to say. Pretty smart stuff. Cooldown's gonna fly, it's gonna hit everybody, but actually it does any damage to RP, so that is level 3. And there's gonna be, of course, the roar going out of Chicken MC, and he's taking a lot of damage. He's gonna infest immediately. Orbit taking quite a bit of damage as well from Flying Zebra. Shadow Shaman will buy right back. Chicken MC, of course, still low. They're gonna go with open wounds on him, but it doesn't matter. He's gonna get entangled. Nice defensive disruption, and the vacuum flying in. Pain very close to going down. Chicken MC, of course, as well. Chicken MC is gonna get the kill. There's a Gem of Truth set on him, by the way, and Echo X is gonna go down. There's gonna be double kill for Incarnate. Echo Slam going. They're gonna turn this around. Big turnaround, actually. Open wounds on the bear. They want to take this bear down. They'll get the bear. It can be recreated in 120 seconds. Wow, that was a good fight for my intent. So I take back my previous statement. Maybe it's not over just yet. Play mail up on the lifesteal makes him a little bit tankier. Pretty smart to get that. He'll go for AC next, I'd imagine. Flying Zebra, of course, picks up the gem that was dropped by Pain. And he has no idea where he's going. And Chicken MC gonna continue to roam around as well. Stacked up Ancient Stack for him here, which will provide him some lifesteal as well as some damage and some farm, which is always nice to have. He needs to get some more money, of course, save for that buyback, but she's got 1,000 gold for that. He can certainly buy back now if he does die, but I think he wants to buy another big item first. He can buy a Hyperstone now as well, but I think he'll wait for that. And they'll take a tower too, which is also very nice for them. That's a very, very, very fortunate break for them. I'm not even sure which tower that was. I don't know. Might have been top tier 1. It was either top or bottom tier 1, I think. I think the tier 1 that was already taken quite some time ago. I could be 100% wrong. It was probably top tier 1 considering where the creep wave is. Duh. Yeah, so it's the top tier 1 was taken. It was a reward on the high ground. Pretty smart placement there. It's not in tower range. Very smart placement, actually. In case you didn't see it the first time. So this is where pretty much all of the problems have been happening from NY. This particular area right around here, because you had the bad Fisher from Lopert here blocking them in, then you had the bad wall about here. The Fisher was about here, so I just feel like using the draw tool on the map, to be honest with you. Smoke gang from SG. Oh, this could be deadly, especially if they catch out Chicken MC or Incarnate. Even both of them would be really great pickups here. SG's actually going to go straight through mid. There was this Sentry Ward here. I don't know if they saw that smoke happening. Orbit, Lopert certainly needs to be careful. Oh, Blink coming in. Echo X looking for Rabbit's going to hit on 1. Orbit uses his BKB. There's the cooldown going to fly. The Roar is going to go into Orbit. He's taking quite a bit of damage. And he's going to get War Trap. No, he'll survive just barely. And meanwhile, Flying Zebra is going to get a kill immediately onto 2 heroes. Well, one of them, actually. Now Chicken MC is next. He's getting hexed up. There's not a whole lot they can do. 4 going to go down. And that should be it. He'll buy back, but I don't know. It's going to be tough, especially if Jamie D goes down, which he will. Certainly. And that's a triple kill for Flying Zebra. So he's providing all of the carry right now. They're pinging this right now. Chicken MC is going way over here. He's going to open wounds on Echo X. And there's going to be the wall replica. Nice vacuum going to fly in. Darkseer will get the kill there because, of course, he does go down. Nice Echo Slam. Echo X might be in some trouble here. Chicken MC is going to hit him there. Disruption going into the Zoom. He's going to be in some trouble. Fisher, but on the wrong side again. Oh, force F on the high ground. What a play from Zoom. Oh, man, was that smooth? Man. Flying Zebra should get out fine, but his bear might not be so lucky. The Surge of the Illusion. Oh, but it's recalled. The bear is recalled. So Flying Zebra will be alright.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So that sucks. That was, I mean, MY did okay there, but they had to buy back with Chicken MC. It's like you essentially have to have 2 lives on the life stealer for him to be really effective because he gets focused down so quickly in the first fight, and the rest of the team is so damn squishy. I mean, you look at levels, yeah, they're pretty far behind in terms of levels here, so, like, experience is heading to 14,000, which actually was behind more earlier, but gold, they're at 10,000 now, which is stagnating at that point. Could be a big deal there. Chicken MC has to back off mid. Zoom is here. Roshan should be up in 2 minutes, minute and a half-ish, yeah. Good stuff. Ghost Scepter's going to fly for the left strike. That was a really great force staff from him. I gotta say, that force staff, he got fissured on the wrong side, realizing that there was an escape route. He was fissured here, essentially. He just force staffs himself on the high ground, and then he just TPs away, like, right here, not even a problem. Just did it smoothly. SG's going to roam in. They're going to go for the Ancient Stack and then probably go for Roshan, and that'll be available in a minute. 1 minute there, so. Blink Dagger going to be purchased up for the Beastmaster, who probably has his Aghanims finished as well. Yeah, absolutely does. So, I mean, Roar is coming in every single fight. So, every time, it's just like clockwork. He just gets it. Roar. Roar. He can roar whoever, and he'll honestly be fine. As long as it's not maybe Jamie D, he'll be fine. Low pretty even as well. So, don't roar those 2 heroes, and you pretty much win a team fight, as it seems. So, they're going to go for bottom now, maybe try another point of entry or just push this lane out, then go for the Roshan, which is available in about 20 seconds. So we'll keep our eye on that. Orbit is going to continue to farm. He is going for what seems to be Daedalus here. He's just trying to get some damage going in. If he can get that, maybe he'll be in a good position. At this point, I'd be like, maybe go Rapier, but he dies so quickly that maybe don't go Rapier. So, I mean, Rapier is such a huge pickup. I think for a Gyrocopter would be good, but at the same time, nobody picks that up in pro games, which is sad because it's a really good item. I've seen it picked up once, I think, by Wagamama in a pro game. It was really great. It was pretty fun to watch. And Chicken MC is going to continue to farm right now. He's got his Rage. He's got his Open Wounds. He's got all that going for him. Maelstrom, of course, blocking some stuff there. Ogre Club as well as a Plate Mail. I'm not sure what he wants to do with the Ogre Club. I think that he just wants to be a little bit more tanky. Plate Mail, though, already provides you that. I think going for AC is huge because you get that armor reduction, which is really nice to have. I'd certainly think that that might be a better pickup for them, but, I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know. It's just my opinion on the matter. Now Roche is available, and they're going to go and head into Roshan as they've already pushed out every single lane, essentially. Well, close to it, but Roche is going to go down. Nothing they can do about this. They'll have to fight into an Aegis, essentially, from the side of MYI. They cannot get to this Roche. He is dead. As well, I don't think they throw it because I don't think they were ever in the lead.
Roshan has fallen to the
And Lone Druid will pick up the Aegis of the Immortal. Not a surprise there. I mean, he's sitting at 10-3 and 10, or 10-3 and 18. Holy crap, that's a lot of assists. Asway, just tell like everybody that it's really bad to pick up the Earthshaker, at least in my opinion. Aggressive keyboard typing to friend. Boom. So once again, thanks for joining us here on Neo Dota. There's going to be the pipe pop from the side of SG. They're looking to go in here on the tower and looking to go for it. Tower's taking quite a bit of damage. There's a glyph available if they want to try to defend this, but I think they're going to wait for of course, the Raxes here. MY is in a tough position because you have the Aegis on the Lone Druid, and it's just like, well, we can't really initiate on a fight because then we're just going to get counter-ravaged unless we kill Tidehunter or somehow lock him down, which they don't have enough lockdown to do. And they're waiting. I mean, they're waiting for this push timer here, and they can absolutely do it. Edict will fly up next. They have the Ghost Scepter available, so there's absolutely no way Zoom is going to go down to the right click of Lifestealer or the Gyrocopter. And they're going to take the tower just fine, and they might even back off now with that tower going down. I think they'll probably wait it out here. They need some regen on this bear, or at least soon, because of course that summon Spirit Bear will be on cooldown for 120 seconds. They'll look again. They're thinking about going for it, maybe go into the mid lane, maybe do a wraparound. I'm not really sure. You know, MYI is just like, well, what do we do? I don't know. They have the Daedalus on the Gyrocopter, and they're going to look to go. There's the Blink. There's the Ravage going Roar as well. Chicken MC is focused so quickly. Mech's going to fly up. Orbit trying to do damage. Huge vacuum, huge wall of Replica. They're doing a ton of damage here with Orbit. They're going to turn around. Huge kill. They kill 4 people. Meanwhile, there's going to be an Aegis popping. They're trying to go in Echo X. Zebra now might be next. Orbit's going to try to take him down. He's so tanky. It doesn't matter. Triple kill for Chicken MC. They'll turn around. They'll take another one. A team white and the buyback from Zebra. Oh, a huge fight for them. Absolutely huge. Oh, man, what a fight was that. Holy crap. That wall. This wall, the vacuum on top of it, the call down, Orbit just going to town on them. I mean, Lifestealer as well. Oh, what a fight. God, man, that was good. It's exciting. MYI's got a pulse, guys. They're not dead yet. That's going to provide them at least 5,000, almost 5,000 experience. Wow, that's a lot of gold that they just got out of that fight. Look at that. It's rising up to 5,000 as well. Checking out the items here, we see, of course, the Blink Dagger up on that Beast Master. We talked about it. Their items are going to stagnate here. There's not really a whole lot they can go for anymore. Yeah, they'll pick up Ghost Scepters and things of that nature, but that's not going to be as huge. AC will be done for the Lifestealer soon. He's got his BKB as well, which is interesting. I mean, Chicken MC, I like your item choices for the most part, but this time around, maybe not so much. Incarnate's going to get a pipe up. There's the Daedalus done for Gyrocopter, and next we might see something even crazier. He's got 2,800 gold in the bank. They're in a good position. They can certainly fight now. They can maybe even push a lane. That was just such a good fight. They realized they're not afraid, of course, of that Ravage. Chicken MC got focused so hard, but he was able to live through the fight. I don't think he bought back. No, he didn't. He didn't even buy back to that.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Man, that was a really good fight. That was unbelievable. With the Wall of Replica available, even if you don't have any right-click dealers on your team, you can still do quite a bit of damage just because it's extra damage added onto a fight. When you've got Flat Cannon going with a Daedalus, it's pretty amazing, I gotta say as well. And that's something that you have to understand, that Gyrocopter is an amazing carry. People need to play it more. In pub games, I think people are unaware of how good he is. And there was actually a tier list released, if you looked on the Dota 2 subreddit, about how good the specific... Hold on a second. How good the specific, whatchamacallit, was... how good specific heroes were. And they had that tier list like they used to have on ESFI World. I think it was also on ESFI World. No, it was on some random set, I think, actually. And it was really nice. It was, I mean, that guy, or I think that hero tier list really hit on every single hero that's played a lot in the scene right now. They said that Luna is not picked all the time, which is very true. And then they picked everything that was, played pretty much all the time, which is like Codal, the Wisp, everything that's first banned, first pick material. Codal, Wisp, Nyx Assassin, Bat Rider, Lifestealer even to a certain extent. Gyrocopter was up there too, so now SG's going to try to go again. There's the wall, vacuum up, but only into the bear. That doesn't do a whole lot. That's not their best wall of Replica, but it will be off cooldown in actually 92 seconds, but that's not enough. That's not enough. That is not a good wall. That they needed to wait for the perfect time, and it just wasn't that. It was not that, unfortunately. So SG's going to sit back out, and they'll wait for this wall to go down. And they have plenty of time, too, because Incarnate won't have that. The wall duration is approximately 45 seconds. So this is up for 45 seconds. The cooldown is 100 seconds. So that means you have to fight without it for about 50-some-odd seconds. And that's going to be when SG tries to make their move here. And they've got all of their ultimates available, too. They've the Blink Ravage, they've got Pipe, they've got everything to go for them, so... And SG now, they're going to look to go here. They've got pipe up again. They could certainly do it if they want to. SG's going to throw the pipe up. They're going to send up the, big Ravage hitting onto 3-4 even. There's going to be a huge roar onto Chicken MC. He's not going to survive this one. Big defensive disruption. The call down is next. The flat cannon doing a bit of damage as well. Flying Zebra, the Echo Slam. They're doing all of their abilities right now. Flying Zebra might go down here. If he does, that could be huge. Orbit trying to get him down, just desperately needs another flat cannon kill. He can't get anybody. They do get Pain at least. Incarnate as well. Flying Zebra, he might be next to a triple kill. Incarnate's cleaning it all up. He's got to get an ultra kill. Are you serious? That's impossible. Oh my god, they just team wiped him, and I don't know how they did it without that wall of replica. Incarnate just ran out there. He's just like, I've got Iron Shell in my head. I'm gonna be like Sonic and just run around and just hit you. It's gonna be great. Yeah, that was good. Oh man. Again, it's like watching Dignitas EG Game 1 and Killing Spree North America all over again. If you haven't seen that video, check out the VOD on YouTube. It's really good. I casted it, obviously. I think it was with NY John. Yeah, that was with NY John. Check that game out. It's really good. It's a really good game. It's a really good game. 5,000 up on the gyrocopter. It's rapier time. Just saying, it's rapier time. Go for that divine orbit. You know you want to. Speaking of throws. Wow, I did not expect this game to go this long. I've got to say, I did not have faith in MYI, but they're out carrying them right now, and Orbit is really, his back's hurting a little bit, I think. His back is hurting just a little bit. And you say, well, what about Chicken MC? He's doing a lot. And Incarnate in that last fight, I think Incarnate really just cleaned up, honestly. Orbit couldn't really afford to go back out there and die again, otherwise he really couldn't buy back. Incarnate just did all the dirty work for him. Not to, like, diminish Incarnate's pick, or play, excuse me. I think he did fantastically, but I think a lot of that was solely on the shoulders of Orbit. Just the flat cannon Daedalus just does so much damage, so... And now I think you've got to be scared if you're on SG side. If we look at the graphs here, it's back to 0. It's going in favor for experience for my intent. Unbelievable. Gold now sitting almost at 0 too. So it's something of a miracle at this point. But then again, you say, well, the announcer, right? The commentators making. This is what they said after the EG versus Dignitas game. They said, I think the commentators overplaying the fact that there was an all-in push lineup that failed and lost to a carry lineup. Yes, absolutely, but when you see these big fights that certainly could go the way of SG, excuse me, it's exciting to see. Roche not available for 2 minutes, thereabouts. Meanwhile, we might see Smoke Gang coming in from MYI. They certainly could fight again now. I mean, they're in a position where they can honestly fight together and win fights. They have everything that they need. They've got BKBs, they've got AC, Incarnate has a pipe, he's got a mech. Jamie D's even, well, he doesn't have treads yet, but he will soon. Daedalus is up on the gyrocopter. He's sitting on something. I'm not sure what is flying out to him right now. Might be an entire Satanic. Absolutely is. That's a big pickup for him. That's going to provide him a lot more tankiness as well as the ability to just stay alive in fights. It's as long as they don't really, as long as he sits in the back, he'll be in a good position, and he will do that. So it also provides, I believe, a bit of attack speed. No, just damage and strength. So okay, I'm crazy. Maybe I was thinking of Mask Madness. So what a game! What a game so far. I want you guys to understand, this is not professional play. This is, of course, this is just amateur play, but there's going to be a smoke tank coming out. I was going to take a swig out of my bottle, but that's not going to happen. MYI, they're looking to fight something here. They're looking to go. Roche is up. They have the Roche timer in a minute. It'll be up. They have illusions going. Don't turn around. Oh, God. IR Pizza might be in some trouble. There's going to be the call down hitting onto one only. Nice Fish are going to fly into Flying Zebra, and he's going to get disrupted. Oh, Blink coming in. Echo X is going to throw his pipe up. There's the wall. Vacuum. Where's the vacuum? The roar's going to fly. Nice vacuum. It's on to 2. Pain might be in some trouble. Flying Zebra. There's going to be the Ravage. Not going to save the lives. Incarnate trying to get with a double kill. Flying Zebra is dead for sure. Orbit's going to take that one as well. They're going to push this back. Chasing after the Tidehunter right now. Chicken MC. He's got open wounds. Maybe. Yes, in 5 seconds. Oh, big Blink from Echo X, so he'll be able to get out of there, but man, that's a huge fight from SG. That is an absolutely huge fight. The wall of Replica illusions are going to go onto this tower as well with Incarnate. Now he's doing a little bit of the workload here, I gotta say. They're going to take the tier 2, easily go for a tier 3, maybe go for Roche. Roche available now, as you can see, just about 10-20 seconds. Oh, God, so they'll go for the tier 3, and, yeah. Fortification's going to fly, but Lone Drew is not available for 55. He's got no buyback. Lone Drew with no buyback. They're going to Rax them. They have to Rax them here. There's no way they're going to miss this Rax opportunity. Absolutely no way. And Incarnate's going to take the tower. Not even a problem there. Chicken MC is going to keep going as well on the Raxes. They're getting backdoored, essentially. They're going to take the Rax. Gush going to fly. Split Earth onto 2. And they'll back off, it looks like. Maybe go for Roche now. They certainly can. They've got 30 seconds to do it with. But, yeah. Damn. That's all I gotta say about that. Ooh, almost 600 GPM from Chicken MC. He's also level 25. 22 for the Gyrocopter tied up with that Lone Druid. But Orbit's got a lot more in terms of just straight damage. I mean, he's got the Satanic. He's got 3,000 gold in the bank. He'll have his buyback available when he needs it, if he needs it. They're going to take this as quickly as possible. He went for Phase Boots and Gyrocopter. Oh, backside. Echo X can blink Shiva's Ravage. Not Ravage, blink Shiva's. Oh, pick up the Aegis. Pick up the Aegis. Somebody pick up the Aegis. They picked it up. Chicken MC. There goes the call down. Pain vacuum. He's in some trouble right now. He's going to mech himself, but he is dead. Orbit turning around looking for more. He is juicy. He is hungry. He's going to take up the Life Stealer, getting the kill on the track. Pizza now in some trouble. TP coming in from Flying Zebra. Chicken MC looking to continue to chase. Tidehunter's just like, get me the hell out of here. Open wounds. I am sorry, but you are dead, my friend. Chicken MC is going to bash you. Well, he doesn't have a basher, but it doesn't matter. Echo X now getting Maelstrom. Wait, what? They're going to stop chasing? All right, whatever. It's fine. Oh, man. I was so scared. I was like, pick up the Aegis. Pick up the damn Aegis. And they did. Chicken MC has it. It's safe and sound on him. And now I will take a drink from my bottle.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Great stuff. Chicken MC has got to push this team right now, looking for this tier 3. There's still that range Rex available in the mid lane. They're just going to go right to town on this thing. There's no 4 available, at least not for another 250. There's the Orbit using his Gyrocopter Rocket Barrage. Great ability, especially early on. They'll take the tier 3 and they'll back off. MYI is just like, we got it now. We're in control of this game. And they certainly are. It's their game to lose, I think, at this point. They've got a nice experience lead. Holy crap, did that sway. And 10,000 in gold. Damn, son. Wow. Yeah, I mean, it's their game to lose right now. There is... SG had a cheeky Roche pushing lineup. They have the Skull Basher up on the Spirit Bear, but that's... it's not really great. I had a little bit of a Canadian accent, so I added the A there. Fun fact, my intent is, in fact, from Canada. You can ask them about how they like living up there, It's really good. Yeah, sell that Midas, man. Sell up. Oh, man. I was freaking out. I cannot explain. I was just like, get the Aegis. Please get the Aegis. I was flipping my shit. Chicken MC gonna continue to farm. It's sort of this anticlimactic moment right now where you expected them to sort of rax and go for the kill in the jugular after that Roche fight. They want to keep it a little bit. Oh god, no! Why? There's a smoke coming from SG. Oh boy, MYI's got to be careful. They're gonna get back in their base smartly. Chicken MC is at a point where he's like, whatever. I've got Aegis 6,000 gold to buy back if necessary, and that's fine. Meanwhile, Gyrocopter has a Satanic and 5,800 gold to buy back, so they're looking to push. Smoke of Deceit is here. You also have to admire the fact that MYI was able to do this with their entire mid lane missing a Rex. Like, this is gone. This was obliterated. More drawings in case you didn't understand. Oh, they wanted that vacuum from Ironheart Pizza. They weren't going to get it, though. He's got Ghost up. He's going to go for Agdams. He's got his point booster, so... Unless he wants to go Bloodstone, which would be stupid as hell. Well, maybe not. I think Serpent Woods is probably better for fighting and pushing. Oh, counter smoke coming in. There's going to be a Hex up on Eco X. He's in some trouble. Open wounds. He is going to go down for sure. There's not any way he can get out. Maybe he can get out. There's going to be Shiva's Guard flying, and Fest's going to go. Incarnate is going to get ravaged up, but Echo X is going to turn around. He'll go down first, it looks like. Meanwhile, Incarnate is taking quite a bit of damage, but Aurora going to fly out. There's the call down going as well. Orbit trying to use his flat cannon on the backside. I Heart Pizza taking quite a bit of damage. Nice defensive disruption. Loper with a big Echo Slam and just pounds him with that, of course, Totem. And Azuma's going to go down next. That's 4 for 1. 4 for 3, actually, somehow. 4 for 2. No, 4 for 3. No, 4 for 2. Big buybacks coming in from the side of Loper and Shadow Demon. They'll be okay. Zebra will survive that entire fight with 3,500 gold to spare, but now they're going to push bottom lane and go for Rack. So, Good smoke, good counter smoke there. They probably were a little bit split up. If you looked at what was actually happening, you saw that the gyrocopter was here. Incarnate wasn't able to get his wall off here as he got trapped up by like everything in this general area. The call down was here. Chicken MC got disrupted defensively here, and everyone was sort of over here from the side of SG. So.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Damn, Spit's harsh, man. Fuck. I was gonna say something to game, that's a little bad mannered, I think, from a caster. I can actually just tell him that via what you call it. Friends list. I won't though. Chicken MC now going for the melee racks. They've got a fort available. And it's a lot of damage going from Orbit right now. He's got an ultimate orb. Looks like he's going for romantic style. Smartly, he's also got 6,000 gold. Damn, he's saving up. He wants to be rich. TP coming in right now. There's BKB going for Orbit. Rage going as well. There's the call down onto 2, onto 3 perhaps. Did a lot of damage just flying with that rocket project. Flat cannon as well. Roar's going to go. Chicken MC somehow still alive, but taking quite a bit of damage. Loper going to go in, trying to get a zoom right now. No Echo Slam down for another 15. Loper back off. Orbit's going to get ensnared here. Chicken MC going on to I Heart Pizza. He wants the kill. He didn't get it, though. Unfortunately, he had a triple kill, double kill, of course, for the Lone Druid. They'll take down a lot of the carries there, and now they're going to push straight down mid, but Jamie D in trouble. He might be dead. He cannot buy back for sure. There's a nice defensive disruption, but that's not going to save his life, unfortunately, so he'll die. And they actually didn't have the Darkseid there, which is probably why they didn't really fare well there. That was a little bit of a throw. I'll call that a throw. I'll call that a throw. That's acceptably called a throw, I'd say. Yeah. I mean, if they lose another set of racks, then it's certainly a throw. Reaver. Okay. Heart of Trask. Maybe Satanic. No. Probably a Heart of Trask. Boots Travel. He bought him just in case. Finish your Mjolnir. Or buy another damaging item. Do that. Orbit. You know what you need right now. And it's not a Manta style. At least not in my opinion. They're chasing the illusion. They want it, and they're not going to get it. Push straight down mid. 20 seconds before that Shadow Demon's up. He's a big integral part of their team fighting abilities. They have Ravage, I think, actually, so this isn't anything to take lightly here. Orbit's going to try to push this back. Manta Style Illusion's not available. He just used them. There's the wall. Oh, huge vacuum coming in as well. Pizza, call down, going to go. Pizza might go down. He's going to get piped up, and meanwhile, Echo. Oh, Echo Slam. They'll take 2 down immediately. Big fight. It's a big stun as well, but it doesn't matter. I think they're going to push that back immediately. Even without the Shadow Demon, they're able to fight. They're just like, whatever. Like I said, so. Shout out to Aaron and Robert. You know who you are. I swear to God, I'll play Go with you, man.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Orbit's going to continue up here. 2,000 gold on him. He's like, I'm picking out this DD. I guess I'll pick it up here for whatever reason. It's not a big deal. Tier 2 tower available. 557 health. Yes. It's like Marv Albert. Yes. Now you go for the kill, and yes.
Dire's top tower is under
God, he's
attack.
such an awful football announcer.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Got a lot of hate of Marv Albert. Steve Tasker's where it's at. Incarnate's leading the charge here. He's got his wall for up available in 22 seconds. He's also got a Scythe of Eyes, which I'd be pretty scared of. 13 seconds for that side under to get back up with that Ravage available. Top racks is... They're going to rax him now. It's double racks time here. I'm the first to do so. Now Chicken MC is going to go right on top of this range racks as well. And that's 2 sets of racks down, MYI. They're in commanding role of this game here. They're asserting their dominance over the side of SG. There's a Hex up on Incarnate. He's fine. Splitter's going to play. Oh, huge Ravage, but the pipe was available. The Ink Smash the Roar. Chicken MC is going to get stunned up for quite some time. There's going to be a call down coming. Defensive disruption. Incarnate is going to fall first. Assume taking a lot of damage. There's the Echo Slam. Echo X might be next. Orbit dealing some huge damage with that, of course. Flat Cannon. I Heart Pizza is going to go down. Chicken MC should get this kill. Oh, but the Ghost Scepter. And no, he's dead. There he goes. There's a double kill for Chicken MC. That has got to be game. Buyback coming from the Shadow Shaman. But man, that is it. What a fantastic game from MYI. I was sure they were going to lose it. I don't want to be mean, but if I had to say, Loper, you need to fix your Earthshake your skills. And Incarnate, you had some good times, you had some bad times. Chicken MC is going to use up his rage right there. Open Wound's going as well. He wants that berry. He's going to get it. Yes. Oh, Echo Slam's going to fly as well. Flying Zebra now is going to probably die. Then go. That's a good Fisher. That's a very good Fisher. GG is going to be called. And somehow MYI does turn it around, and that's going to be it for us tonight. And well, that was incredible. That was simply pretty outstanding. Well, I mean, I've seen it before, so I don't want to, like, get my, like, I don't want to tell you that was the best thing I've ever seen, but, like, it's always nice to see a push lineup just fail like that and have a team fight lineup with just carries be able to actually just succeed in that regard. Get the Gyrocopter farmed, get him some split, his, what you call it, flat cannon going with a Daedalus and a Manta Style, and there, boom, you're done. That's it. That's GG. For all of us here at Neo Dota, thanks for joining us tonight. I am Maut. You can follow me at twitter.com/MautDota2, M-A-U-T, Dota2. Be great if you did that. I also have a Twitch channel as well. It's the same thing. I apologize for the early mic problems. I think I fixed it for the most part. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Well, whatever. I'll find out by watching the VOD. That's going to be it for us tonight. Tomorrow we have MYI versus Dignitas, which should be quite a good game. And that's another best of one for MLG ladder, $5,000 and all that jazz. We'll have Dota Hut as well as, of course, Killing Spree continuing on for you throughout the weekend, of course, over the next period of weeks. And Mad, of course, will be continuing pretty soon, hopefully. I'm not sure exactly when it's starting, I believe. I'll find that out for you sometime soon. But thank you for joining us tonight, guys. I hope you have an excellent night. See you guys.